Cruising with kids, do I recommend it? Well, I'm going to let you know. I'm going to break down the 7-day Caribbean cruise that we just got back from on the Carnival Jubilee. We sailed with several of our adult children, their spouses, and 8 of our grandchildren, ranging in ages from 1 to 11. This is going to be a multi-part series because it's going to be too long to try to fit into a 2 to 3 minute video. And I don't blame you guys if you don't want to watch a video of me talking for 10 minutes. So embarkation day went fine. Now, some things to note is that the lines can be long. So if you do have little kids in tow, I recommend booking a later check-in time. Typically, if you check in a little later, you're more likely to be able to walk right on board once you get through the check-in process. If you check in early, there's a strong likelihood that you're going to wait in the terminal until they start to board. If you do get there early and you have to wait, I definitely recommend packing a few snacks. Fortunately, I had some candy on hand because they did not have any vending machines in the terminal. And of course, the kids were starving. For the most part, check-in and embarkation went pretty well. There was a little issue getting my youngest granddaughter checked in because she's still technically a foster and she hasn't been officially adopted yet. So for whatever reason, they didn't check her in correctly initially. So we had a few snags there. But besides that, embarkation went pretty smoothly. Like I said, there were some long lines and it took a little bit. The kids did run out of patience a little bit, but that's to be expected with little ones. So once we got on board, the first thing that we did was go to guest services to sign all the kids up for the Thing 1, Thing 2 Dr. Seuss breakfast. It was sold out online, but we got a little tip that they save a small percentage of reservations for people once they get on board. And it's not for just this breakfast, pretty much anything. If you see that it's sold out online, but you really want to book it, go to guest services as soon as you board and see if you can book it there. The next order of business was to drop off all of our carry-on luggage in our room. We're platinum, so we get to drop off our luggage as soon as we get on, even if the rooms aren't ready yet. And then after that, we went to find the kids some lunch. One thing you'll find you're never short of on a cruise is food. Even for kids, there are plenty of options for them. That said, I also would say that the dining rooms and restaurants are not necessarily made for kids because the dining experiences in there are long. So after all the little ones were fed, we explored the ship. And then, of course, they wanted to go get in the hot tub with Grandpa. And we went up to the kids area, to the basketball court. They have basketball and soccer and everything up there. And they played for a long time until sail away, at which time they had a blast dancing and watching us sail away from port. After that, we had some dinner in the dining room, which again, like I said, was a long, long experience. And then we curled up and watched some movies as it was a long day and we were all exhausted. Make sure to hit that follow button if you want to see the rest of this series. I'm going to be covering all of the different things that the kids got to do while we were on this ship, my thoughts on them, whether or not it was worth it, and whether or not we will do it again.